And the Mountaineers will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their...
Breaks into the open! And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability.
Sends it downfield. Pulls it in on the left. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's DeMarco. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Got a man, it's Perez.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
It's caught downfield. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perez. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Webb. Complete to the right. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. And this one will be stopped for no... Finds his big tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Perez. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Makes the grab. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. And the Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Using the quick game. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to barge in.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
And he's loose, and he'll
And you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The short hands, it's DeMarco. Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted for the 11th time. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, West Virginia. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll go to the sneak. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Got him downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down. Over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Fires complete on the crosser.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Snagged out of the air.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Looking downfield, it's Webb. Lets it fly. Got his man to the left. There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
The Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's second and long. He'll try it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Webb. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finding an escape route. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Hauls it in. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it and hoping for better fortune this time around. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the boot, looking for his man. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Webb. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Barres. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Red Raider! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer. Turning it on! That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air. It's Webb. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Pulls it in. It's Barres. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The option look. He'll pitch it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now, a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Quick completion on the out. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
He'll throw on third down. Looking to the big tight end. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. The 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Fires to the big fella. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Complete in the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's DeMarco. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. The Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. It's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks.